Hello and welcome back to that third installment of the Bloodsword series. We're still on book 1. If you want to see what happened in the previous runs, how we failed basically, you can watch the other videos. But in the meantime, I'm followed with Greg, which will be playing the warrior, Andre, which will be playing the trickster, Handel with the sage, and me as the enchanter.
We intend to win this time.
Yeah, absolutely. Since we already did
I'm gonna
most
act like I didn't understand that.
You gonna act like you did understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for the viewers.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
So as you have probably noticed, we are suffering some networking issues. So some of us might not hear everyone correctly. Let's hope it goes well for that run. Okay, so we'll be speeding up the story. So since we already did that before, we'll be speeding it up. So I will go through the decision trees. We have agreed to almost make the same decisions until we get to the later parts. Okay, so let's say we enter in Krarth. So we go into Kalugan's Keep, and we go into the steward's booths in order to decide which lord we want to follow. There's the drunken merchant that arrives, and I believe the trickster still wants to try and steal his purse.
Of course.
Alright, so I'll move to chapter 58, well, paragraph 58. And make your awareness roll. You must have equal or under.
It was 2d6, right?
2d6, correct. And that's a 10, that's a fail. That's the first time it fails, actually.
It's better to fail now than later.
Yeah, it's better to fail now than later. So let's see, 181. You walk towards the merchant, intending to lift the money pouch off his belt as you go past. Unfortunately, you slip on a webbed cobblestone and blunder right into him. "Hey!" he yells, seeing your fingers clutching his pouch. "What's this? Robbery! Barefaced villainy! Call the guards!" One of the city guards, dressed in the olive green livery of the keep, is drinking at a tavern nearby and leaps up at once, holding out one gauntlet end for you to stop while drawing his sword with his other. If you fight him, turn to 241. If you try to run for it, try to 343.
Anybody up for fighting some guards?
I think it's your decision in this paragraph, actually.
Oh, I'm gonna go totally fight the guard.
You will totally fight the guard? Okay.
Are we automatically
Insult
in the
the
fight
guard's mother.
Okay, 241. Okay, and that's effectively up to you. You are the one fighting the guard, which means you are alone.
Alone?
Alright, let's do it.
The guard is upon you as you draw your sword. Pah! So you fancy yourself in a fight, do you? He says, sneering. The crowds gather round as the combat begins, eager to see blood spilt. Alright, I will have to get the stats of the guards here. Don't worry, they're technically pushovers compared to the barbarians. We're talking about fighting prowess 6.
You sure about that?
Damage per blow 1 die 6, armor rating 1, awareness 6, endurance 8. So he has lower stats than you.
No, I'm still down for this.
Okay. Alright, so...
I mean, I made the mistake of trying to rob the same guy for the third time in a row.
Alright, so I'm just setting up the stats. I'll try to be as quick as I can. Edit the name. It's gonna be Keep Guard. Let's see. His stats. Fighting prowess. I said 6, which means he must roll a 5 or more to hit you because you are a trickster. Damage per blow 1 die 6. Psychic ability, I think, was near... oh, actually, it was not even written because it doesn't matter for a trickster that doesn't use spell. Awareness of 6, which means he will start a fight after you. His armor rating is 1. Endurance 8. Okay. So let's put a nice little G picture for his token. And save those changes. I'll have is endurance showing up. Great. And then let's put it here. Okay, so actually he's here, you're there, and there's the thing. So the guard is upon you as you draw your sword, blah blah blah. Cross gather round. You are on your own in this fight. Your companions, if any, cannot enter the ring that has formed around you and the guard because of the pressing crowd. You will continue to fight until the end of any round in which either you or the guard is down to 5 endurance. Okay, so basically we have to check the guard's endurance. I will just put that and make it displayed and visible to everyone. Save change. Are you able to see his endurance?
Yes.
Excellent. Let's start the fight. You're the one to start.
Alright, so let's start by attempting to hit the guard with my sword.
Alright, and you missed. It's the turn of the guard that will attempt the exact same thing. And he hits. Because luck is a B
Fickle
word.
mistress.
For 4 endurance
One
damage
can do.
minus your armor. Alright, your turn.
Alright, swinging again.
Swing again. And you hit this time.
Oh, we don't see his HP anymore.
You don't see it anymore? Why?
No, we used to. We see the 8 HP on G, but not on the Trickster.
Oh. Okay, let's change the Trickster's thing advanced. Just visible to everyone.
That's odd,
So change.
'cause I could
There
see
we
it.
go.
It's your own character, so you can always see it, since you control it.
Alright, I just
You have
changed the
to see it.
settings. You should be able to see it now.
Yep, I do. It works.
And what was the... It's 1d6 for damage, right?
Yeah, 1d6 for damage. That's a 2 damage minus 1 because of his 1 armor. Let's update this. Well, let's...
I'm starting this fight off bad.
Speaking about this, he still hits you. What the hey? He's supposed to have a hard time doing it.
What?
And he does a 3 damage minus armor.
Alright,
That's
let's
fine.
keep attacking.
You
My
miss.
god. Why? Why did I do this?
Okay, if it hits again, it's gonna be... no, it's not rigged. He misses you this time. Good. Your turn.
He's a complete sham.
But you hit. That's great.
Alright, now we're getting some...
For a 6 damage minus his armor, which means 5 damage. He's left to 2, so he's now down to 5 endurance or less. Let's see. If the guard is down to 5 endurance or less, turn to 7. Paragraph 7. Will he call for help and you're totally screwed? A commanding voice rings out over the clash of swords and the screams of the crowd. A majestic scarlet robed figure sweeps forward through the mob, which parts and shrinks away. The wounded guard lowers the sword. "My lord," he says, "I was about to apprehend this common thief." "Be silent," commands the robed man. "You were about to lose your life, you clumsy wretch. If you were in my service, I'd feed you to the night gaunt. Begone!" The red-robed man turns to you as the guard blanches, bows stiffly, and is gone. He smiles coldly at you. Your fencing technique is passable, and may be more rewarding to you than your thievery. Turn to 397. So we're doing a completely different path, apparently.
Okay, so now we have the red guy.
We have a red guy willing to speak to us.
Oh boy.
I am... Oh, okay, that's still Balasar, actually.
What?
"I'm Balasar," says the man in red, stroking his mustache. Yeah.
Isn't he the green guy?
No, the green guy is Kalugan, which is the owner of the keep.
Okay.
It's okay, guys. I got us on the right page. It's fine.
I will be pleased to engage you to represent me in tomorrow's contest. First, however, I must test your worthiness. Regardless of your strength and courage, you will require great cunning. The blah-de-blah-de-blah. You will require the nature of the test. Page 64. Alright. 64.
So,
Okay, so yeah, that's the same. We're back on track. We're back at the masquerade and things like that. Great. So we're in Balazar's mansion. We have to find him across the crowd. We know they are mostly illusions. Sage, do you still want to use ESP?
Yeah, as you know, without it, yeah.
Yeah, we cannot find the assassin without it. Okay, so we see the dark blue cloak and bull mask. That's great. 348. Just going through quickly as I can. Okay, do we attack the man?
Yes, we do.
I believe we should
Yep.
attack the man.
We are murder hobos.
Alright, that's great. Let's attack the man. Turn to 29. Okay. Excellent. Okay, let's fight the man in blue. I'll set up the fighting stage in a little while. Okay, so let's go in map and background view. I'll add some lines. Let's go with some black tones. Okay. How many down? 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Okay, 3, 6, 9. There we go. Okay, that's great for that. Then 4 down, 2 down. There we go, and we have finished the map. Okay, so that's great. Okay, so we have the warrior here, which I cannot control for... Okay, that's because I'm still using the line
There's
tool.
all, man.
Sorry, I just removed that. Could you put back your token, warrior?
Sure.
Okay, I'll just put the trickster in the corner right here.
How? What? Wait. I'm supposed to be at 10. What the fuck?
Ah, I'm the one that moves you, by the way.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to be at 10 HP, not.
Yeah. Move your HP around to have the right one. Alright.
My knee.
Are you okay, man?
The HP on your HP bar.
Yep.
Oh, mine's not correct either. There we go. 12 on 12. Can you see my HP bar
I
too, guys?
cannot see anybody else's HP bar at this
Yeah, I'll change that.
So it might have made it too messy. I don't know if you guys prefer it or not. I do remember it was messy in a big team fight.
Well, I'm okay with that for the moment.
Good.
Alright, so the turn order will be, since the man in blue has fighting prowess 7, 7, and 7, damage 1d6 plus 1, 15 endurance.
You just said.
I'm just checking the
boy.
stats. Sorry
Okay.
for the... and he has 15 endurance, so... Let's modify that. Saving. There we go.
That's a tanky assassin. At
Yay.
least he doesn't one-shot us now.
Well, at least there's that.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm sorry for the crying kid. Can you hear it?
No, I cannot
Once.
hear a crying kid.
I heard it.
Wonderful.
once.
Okay, so I add first the trickster, then it's gonna be the man in blue. What's the sage's awareness?
Just
6?
a second.
There's a bunch of us at 6.
Yeah, 6.
Okay,
Six.
so sage, warrior, and enchanter at the end. Alright. Only the trickster is at 8, right?
Yeah, I have 8 awareness.
Alright. Just changing everyone's. Okay. So let's the fight begin. Trickster, you start. We probably should have healed you.
It's fine. We can heal after in worst case scenario. Let's start off by
with the
attempting
saving?
to hit with my sword.
Alright. Not in the chat. Did that hit?
What was that?
Yes, it did. That's great. So for 6 damage, that's great. And I think he doesn't have armor. He doesn't. That's great. So a total of 6 damage. He's already down to 9, which is awesome. And it's his turn. We will have to determine who he hits. I will roll 1d6 on a roll of 1 and 2 warrior, 3, 4 trickster, 5, 6 sage. And that's a 3. That means the trickster gets targets
Goes
it,
for the easy target.
and he misses. Alright. Now it is our turn. Meaning that we should decide what we have to do. I'll attempt a spell.
I'll attack.
So I must have at least maximum of 6 warrior hits. I miss.
Ideal.
And you do 7 damage.
7
I
damage.
hit him.
He's going down really fast.
Oh, you hit him?
Just a second. So it's 1d6 that I. No, wait.
I did not see your die roll.
No. I said I attack him.
Okay,
I meant.
so 2
You
dice
might
6
finish
to
him
hit.
off.
Yeah, 2d6. Yeah, I forgot.
And you miss.
Yep, definitely.
Trickster,
Well, Trickster.
you might
stuff
finish
and
him
do
off.
To go for the finishing blow.
Of course. And you miss.
Nope.
How about the man in blue? Who will the man in blue attack this turn? He will attack the sage. He will,
Hit me, daddy.
and he hits, doing 1d6 plus 1. So plus 1, that makes 3. Minus your
Ouch.
armor. Minus your armor.
Which is 2, so
1 damage.
And then he dies.
Alright, so, well, it is our turn. Okay.
I've been lucky.
Yeah, you've been. Okay, well, let's not waste the spell then. He's dead. Dead. And then I delete him. Anyway. We have won. Yay. Sage.
Yay, on my prize.
Yeah, Sage, before we move to another paragraph, do you want to attempt a 1 endurance heal?
yeah, I'm gonna try it, but because anyway, we're gonna get it back.
Okay,
so-
just rolled 1d6.
No, I'm gonna do 2.
Oh, you're gonna do 2.
2 dice.
Feeling lucky, are you?
Fuck.
No. It's the thing. You have to roll 1 dice.
Oh, okay.
You
2
spend
dice.
1 endurance and you
Yeah,
have to
sorry.
roll 1 dice. And that's lucky. Because
Nice.
1 dice 6 minus what? 2? And since you
Yep.
spent 2 endurance, or was that 1 endurance or 2 endurance you spent? Because I was
I
a little
spent 2.
confused. You spent 2? Okay.
You have
So you
pretty
can
much
get,
full heal.
so you can get it back. So you're still at 9 out of 10. And basically we have 4 hit points. So
No,
4
1 and
times 2, 8. Minus 2 is 6. So we have 6 hit points to distribute. Well, so basically
Well,
we have
I'm
8.
gonna get 1 more, so I'm at 10, and I'm gonna give all the rest to the.
Well, now everyone is full. By my calculations, everyone's full.
Well, now
that's perfect.
everyone is full. We don't even have to eat.
We don't even have food yet, don't we?
Food is for cow.
Alright, so we killed the man.
We what?
We killed the man in
the
blue.
assassin.
Okay. Okay.
Moving to 184. Okay, spurting blood. Nobody notices a speck except the guy in the black domino cape. So yeah, the man in the domino cape is clearly Balazar. So let's go to 178 and discover him. Balazar says, "Yay, that's great. I'm even indebted in you, and let's get Blut get Ranker."
Yay!
Warrior, you want to get it back?
Yes.
So the silver, well, the blood drinker sword.
Saki blood sword.
Okay, so basically +1 to fighting prowess and +1 die 6 damage to giants.
In combat. It's
One
only in
fight, yeah.
combat,
If
said.
you fight with the sword, you get +1 fighting prowess. And if you damage a giant, you inflict an additional 1 die 6 damage. Which is great. So 134. Okay, so you're okay. You're champions. Great. And then he gives
I
us.
must inform you that the temperature have raised in my room.
Oh gosh.
Don't you have a fan?
Yeah,
Oh, that's not good.
it does not help.
windows?
It's not a simple fan. It's a fucking industrial fan.
What's making so much heat?
I don't know.
Well, I know it's
Oh,
Like,
by
it's
the way,
probably
hot
the-
outside.
by the
and-
way, dear viewers of YouTube, this video is now ranked M for mature.
Oh, what have we done?
F word.
Oh no. We allowed one F word like in Hollywood
You know,
movies.
if you want, I can like edit it for you to just remove the F word.
That would be
could do
great.
that.
I do have everything to edit the video.
Okay. Well. So.
Knowledge.
Great. Well. So we all get the what is that again? We get a opal medallion. So we have to note that in our character sheet. And the warrior also gets the octagonal prism.
It doesn't need to be me, but
They say the first character in the fighting group.
oh, okay, octagonal prism. Good, I'll write it down.
We can switch our inventory around afterwards. He just gives it to you for the moment. Okay, and then fighting. 201. I mean, resting. Okay, succeed, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, do we take some meal? Because we are with the table with the meal at the beginning of the
Yeah.
dungeon.
Yeah, let's feel.
Fill my bag with meat.
Okay, so you can get...
4 meat.
So, eat...
Yeah, we're just gonna throw it all away.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
food, 1
We're not
endurance, and...
peasants.
I'm just gonna keep some, like, about 3, because we only have 1 fight afterwards, before I have to get rid of all my possessions.
Still doing it because, you know, gotta keep on keeping on.
Kind of want to get rid of my sword now for food. Because I cannot dual wield. I don't have a shield.
You want to get rid of your normal sword?
I don't see any point in keeping it.
Well, if you lose the other one, well, I guess we are screwed either way anyway. But you can fight without weaponry, if I'm not mistaken, something like that, no? No, you
Yeah,
don't
with the... I think it's considered -1 on your fighting prowess or something.
And -1 on damage as well, something like that. Okay. Alright, so do we still go at the far end of the room, or do we go on the side wall?
We took the far end of the room, right? That
Yeah.
led us to the barbarian.
Yep.
I think we should try to follow the path as much as possible.
Okay, let's continue according to plan. So, walking in, blah blah blah. At this point, the sage, do you want to use ESP to try and detect any kind of...
Could you repeat that?
So, the sage, we are in the Hall of Mirrors. Do you want to try and use ESP to detect the thoughts of the monsters that are
Okay,
behind the
yes.
mirrors?
Yes.
all
I
right.
did cut it, so I'm not sure what you said.
It's okay. 362. Alright, so you have to choose either 498 or 258.
Wait, didn't I put it in my notes last time?
I think you you noted the second time and not the first one.
Oh. The first one.
Oh, you noted the first one? So 498?
No, I didn't know. I didn't noted the first one, but yeah, let's go with the first number.
498, alright. Let's see if we get it. Let's hope you get it. 498, 498, 498. You try to free your mind from the effort of concentrating to let's go from trying. Suddenly you enter a state of serene calm with which all things are clear. Yay! There's a immensely powerful creature at the end of the corridor. If you examine the side walls, you detect brief flickers of thought as several beings of low mentality. Okay, so great. It's worked. You can note it down just in
Sorry.
case. Note this one down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we won't die.
Okay, 216. Yeah, we'll make our sure not to die, but
What?
sorry.
What?
I just said that we'll make sure
Okay.
not to die, but still note 498 just in case. All right. So the trickster in the party. Do you want to examine the mirrors?
Yes.
Okay, 511. I know I'm skipping a lot of descriptions, but it's just to speed this to the resolution. Okay, you bend close to each of the mirrors. Oh, something leaks behind it, except for one. So let's go on 379. We discovered the hidden passage. Yay! 379. Hidden passage. Okay, so then we encounter the barbarian, which are below us. They speak about the map. And I believe we still wait for them to go away, right?
Yes.
Barbarians, okay. 141. So, barbarians, Wargaroth, Sage, do you still want to use ESP?
Yes.
So you have to choose either 297 or 448.
448.
And that one you have noted?
Yeah, it's the one that I had noted.
Okay, great. 448. The ESP works, great. And then we know what you discover. Some go to the left, some go to the right, and to the right seems to be a bad idea. So do we lower ourselves to the grill and follow the barbarians?
What?
So do we go down and follow the barbarians?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
I think we waited every time.
I think we only waited once, no?
Last time I think we waited.
Well,
The first time we waited.
yeah, we already waited, and then the sage used the ESP, and then we got down, right?
I don't know.
I believe that is what happened.
Holy fuck! What the fuck is going on with your mic?
Yeah, I think Andres' mic is going a little freelance.
My bad.
Okay, so let's lower ourselves to the grill. Okay, we pull the grill easily and drop down. So we go left still.
Yes.
389. So there's the door in the left wall. Do we want to fight the barbarians again?
Yes.
Okay, so let's do that.
I think that's what you. Though I'm not sure what you said.
Basically, we encounter the door. We know the barbarians are the other side.
I know okay, good.
Okay.
Now I know.
Okay, good.
I can assume what is going on.
So let's go through the door and fight some barbarians. So 211. 211. 211. All right, yeah, it's
I
the
know you said barbarian, but I heard barbend.
It's the barbend room. It's kind of like a rock band, but it's barbarians. Okay. Okay, so let's try to get them, as you know. Alright, so let's... I'll just draw the map once again. Alright. Okay, so we have two barbs here. Why is that one bigger? Oh, okay,
That's a very angry barbarian.
sorry, I was still in the background view. So let's move that out and get some actual barbarians here. Okay, let's get them health. They have 12 endurance, just so you remember it. And you don't see it, right? Let's make that visible to everyone. Alright, so we have the two barbarians. Just to recap here their stats. Fighting prowess 8, damage 1d6 plus 2. Psychic ability 5, awareness 7, armor rating 1, and they each have 12 endurance. Yeah, the warrior is here. The trickster is exactly where he is. That's the Sage position, and that's mine. So as per the fighting turn, so I'll just put everything back into the right order, and both Barbarian will have to be added at 7. Boom and boom. So the Trickster, you are the unfortunate starter.
I will start off by attacking the barbarian in front of me.
And you hit.
I'm gonna call the police.
You're gonna call the police. And that's 2 damage. I don't... did they have armor? I think they have 1 armor.
They do.
They do. Okay.
But
Well-
yeah, I know that just saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna call the police sounds so fucking, so stupid. But I did that once in a session.
Don't worry. It's just gonna be you adding bleeping sound everywhere.
Yes.
And people can confuse it with the bloop sound of when somebody types in Discord, in Roll20.
Alright. Okay, so that's it. The barbarians will attack, so each one gets to try and hit target. Let's go for the one with the warrior, and he misses. The one with the trickster, and he hits, because of course he does. He does 5 damage minus armor.
Okay.
Alright, so now in the order it's done. So it is our turn. I will try to bash against the barbarian going against the warrior, because the trickster is actually harder to hit, usually. So let's see if I can cast a spell. No, I cannot this turn. Okay, so what about you two? Warrior
I
hits. If critical hits could exist, that would be it. And that does
It's 3 minus 2 damage.
3 minus 1
That's
damage.
a hit.
Yeah, so 2 damage, you're right.
That's a hit for me.
And you shot an arrow, I guess?
Yep.
You only rolled 1d6.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you have to roll 2.
I'm retarded.
It's no problem. Oh, and you still hit.
Still hit.
So let's count that 6 as your damage. No, re-roll your damage. And that's still a 6.
Well, that's a 6 again.
Wow.
So which one did you hit?
I'm gonna hit the one right in front of the
Trickster,
The
warrior? Warrior? Okay. So that's a 5 damage because of armor. And so we go back to the Trickster's turn.
Alright, let's try to keep attacking the barbarian in front of me.
Oh, and you hit, once again. How many damage? That's a 4, which is better than last time. So 3 damage, which it's them to 8. That is great. So it's now the barbarian's turn. And just to avoid any confusion, I'll just switch my chat to barbarians and to hit the rolls. So the one in front of the warrior. That misses. The one in front of the trickster. It still hits, because of course it does. And it does 6 whopping damages
On whom?
on the trickster.
Or Trickster.
Ripping.
Minus armor, of course. I did not hear anything.
What?
I edited my health.
Okay.
What?
What's going on?
He said that he was editing his health.
Yeah, I heard that. I didn't heard you.
Oh, I was just saying that I did not hear anything.
Oh.
All right, that's our turn. I will still try to deep fry the barbarian close to. Well, let's see the trickster this time. And I still miss. All right, warrior, could you try and hit? And the sage hits. Warrior misses.
I miss.
So how many damage, sage? That's a 5. Oh, was so close to kill him, but because of his armor, he's left with 1 hit point. Alright, Trickster, your turn back.
I'm gonna keep trying to kill the barbarian in front of me.
Alright, and you still hit. Lucky fellow. With a 4 damage. So 3, remainder 5. By the way, we are on the 3rd round, right?
Yes.
Good. Because on the 4th round, if I'm not mistaken... Yeah, after 4 rounds. So at the end of the 4th round, they will join in. So we have to kill them like in 2 rounds. Okay. So the barbarians, one that hits the warrior. And hits this time.
Oh. Wait, I don't see your attack roll.
Well, that's because I was with Enchanter, sorry. And then he makes a whopping 8 damage. 8 damage, minus armor.
Ouch. Okay, so it's 5 damage on my butt.
Alright, so the Trickster gets attacked, and now it misses. So at this point, you do not get damage this turn, Trickster. So it's back to us. Let's
Vengeance.
see. Alright, warrior, do your worst.
I hit him.
Yeah, that you do.
I'm gonna reposition myself.
7 damage. I
And-
only need to do 1, but...
And he's killed. Alright, good. So the sage is gonna reposition itself?
Oh no, I can't.
You could shoot the other
Yeah,
barbarian.
I'm gonna do that.
Or wait for the enchanter to use a spell.
And that's a hit.
Okay, how many damage? 3
And that's a trick.
Yep.
Do you have a spell ready on the enchanter?
I have a spell ready, but wonder if I should keep it for the other barbarians to come, but no, better not. Alright, so let's try and cast that spell and get down with that fool, and I managed to hit him, and I managed to do 5 damage, which is enough to down him. And he's downed. Alright, turn ended. We are now in the 4th turn. We can reposition ourselves if need be. Okay, so what do we do?
They're coming from the south.
They are coming from the south, yes.
Does the Trickster move?
Yeah, that's the Trickster's turn.
I will be staying in my spot as I am trying not to get hit anymore and not die.
So, are you doing a dodge maneuver or something like that? I think that's an option.
You want to be the front line with me?
Yeah. Well, the other is gonna be in the back, so.
Wait, they're
I
both
will
coming here, right?
move Here.
Yep.
Okay, so you move right
That's
here,
good.
right?
Yes.
On my end, I will replenish one spell, which is the same killing one as I've been preparing so far. You sure the warrior wants to move that? Why? Because the barbarians will act
I
first.
guess I could be here.
Yeah, the barbarians will act first, so at this point, I just...
Honestly, I cannot... 1, 2, 3... I cannot reach this place. To be fair, we should switch Sage and I. Because the Sage can be on the right, I can be on the left, but I don't have enough movement to go
Okay.
right.
Let's go. Well, I have 2 more...
That sounds like a deal.
So those 2 barbarians have less health than their compatriots because they've been in some scrapes. So let's check theirs. One of them is 10 out of 12. And the other one is 8 out of 12.
Holy fuck. Sorry.
Another bleeping to update. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. Well, you are in a hot room, so you don't have a lot of control over yourself.
Since I am currently in the room and it does like heat up the room.
Yeah, I fear you.
It's 36 now.
Yay! How marvelous, wonderful, and amazing. So, Trickster, your turn. Do you dodge? Do you shoot an arrow? Do you do something?
I will attempt to shoot an arrow in the barbarian that is in front of me.
Okay.
It's right there.
It's not muted anymore.
I roll a 2d6 to try to hit, right?
Same way as with your dagger sword. I did not see your roll yet.
It says it's rolling the dice.
Weird. It's rolling really, really long. Could you retry? Ah, okay, we got it and you missed. Alright, so that's one less arrow. The barbarians are gonna move. So, yay, they moved. Okay, here's our turn. Let's hope we can kill them. So what do you do?
Gonna hit him with a stick.
Well, the warrior hits is one. The trickster... well, the trickster is not your turn yet. Oh,
I'm doing she.
That might have just been a backlog from hitting the dice.
might be. Yeah.
Lovely 7 damage.
So
He's almost down.
He's almost done, yes. Well, sorry. He has 4 remaining. There we go. The other one, Sage, you missed. Okay, so let's see. I will attempt to kill the same one as the Sage because he's close to me. So let's... And yay, I hit him. That's great. How many damage? How many damage? 2 dice 6 plus 2. And that's an 11, which kills him. Yay. I don't have to worry about that barbarian. Okay. And I no longer have a spell, so I'm back to 8 psychic ability. Alright, so what about you, Trickster? Your turn.
Did you hear him?
Trickster?
No, I mean, like,
Andre?
hello?
Hey,
Hey.
are you muted?
I'm not sure because it would show on his picture on Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's disconnected.
He might have refreshed.
And he shows as disconnected. He might have an internet issue, guys.
Yes. Do you know what he said?
Andre, you're disconnected. I'm trying to contact him on internet to tell him he does not access the internet.
It seems that your internet is down. Yes.
Okay, he's working on trying to figure out the problem. Yay. So let's wait for him. So far it's going good, except for the Trickster that's getting a lot of hits. Sorry?
What?
I just say that so far it's going well, except for the Trickster that has suffered a lot of hits.
I'm gonna act again like I understood what you said.
Just saying that
Everything's going fine except for you getting the Trickster getting hit a lot.
Okay.
Seriously, I'm the only one you cannot hear?
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's really because it cuts, right?
It cuts completely at some point, and I don't hear.
Oh yeah, we could try to speak. Oh, okay.
Hello?
Yep, we hear you back. Welcome back.
Yeah, sorry about that. It looks like Discord seemed to disconnect me for a moment there.
Yeah. Well, so it is your turn. What are you planning to do?
I will attempt to attack the barbarian with my sword.
And that's a hit. How many damage? Oh, that should have been a killing blow, but it's not. Okay. Let's see how the barbarian is able to fight. So let's see.
Finish him off.
So
Barbarian's going to kill me.
So let's say 1, 2, 3 is the... No, it's not the warrior's turn. It's the barbarian's turn.
We know he's gonna die. So let's see if he has one last hit.
So 1, 2, 3, it's the warrior, and more is the trickster. Does he hit? Of course he does. What damage? And that's 5.
Woo!
5 minus armor.
Woo. We need some healing on you. Well, Good thing we have a lot of food.
Down to 2 health.
Well, it's only 1 food per scene, so
Yes, but I can.
Good thing we have a sage.
Heal.
yep. And you now kill the barbarian, which is
Yep.
great. So Sage, what do you attempt? What kind of healing do you attempt?
I do nothing, JK. I will use two healing.
2 endurance, okay. And then you roll 1 die and you lose them. Okay, next scene. Next scene.
Well, suck to suck, I guess.
Okay. So if you beat
Well,
them,
everybody
turn to
must
87.
eat at the very least.
What?
Yeah, we all eat 1 piece of food if you've been injured.
Which mean
Everyone except the mage.
I have ate my ration.
That's great.
I have consumed the flesh.
Okay, slightly creepier, but okay. Okay, so so there's a new paragraph, so you can attempt again
I'm gonna do it again.
a heal. Oh, that's a better. That gives you well, you first remove yourself 2 endurance, and then it gives you 8 endurance point, which you can use to heal whoever you want.
Okay, so I'm at 7. I'm gonna take 1 to be at 8, and all the rest is going on the Trickster.
So 7 on the Trickster.
Oh wait, yep. So
Thank you. I'm actually alive again.
You're welcome. You have more health than me.
All right. So here's the thing. That's the time we
Should
take.
I mention that I still can't see anybody else's health?
Sorry.
I still can't see anybody else's health.
You still cannot see anyone. Oh, okay.
You
Yeah.
should be able to see. Oh wait.
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
a
That's.
Trickster.
Don't worry.
Only the Trickster has been made visible to everyone.
I'm updating your tokens. There we go, updated. Alright, so it's called touching time. Which I should never say in a YouTube video, but that's how it is. I will need
Wait, what?
somebody to hold on
You
to...
mean cold fisting?
It's called touching time. I'm gentle.
For the skull.
Yeah,
You mean.
could somebody just hold on to my sword, silver armor, money pouch, and opal
I will
medallion?
hold your armor.
Okay, that's a silver armor.
I
Value.
will hold 1 random thing because I did not hear anything
Okay,
after.
what you could do, Adam, is just type on your sheet that it's in my inventory or something like that. So since we're gonna all switch it up anyway.
'Kay.
After that.
I'm gonna throw away the food though. There you go.
Yeah, that too. We don't need the food that much.
All right.
Especially since we can replace all the food with healing scrolls if we want to.
All right. So let's.
I'm healed, boy.
Okay, I touched the skull. Skull touching. Okay, so we have a bunch of scrolls. We have 10 slots to use. So, do we take some invisibility ones?
I would recommend at least 1.
One would be good.
Okay, probably to flee the 2 brigands down the way. You know, the ones that are very hard to beat.
They were tough.
They had tough stats. What
Okay,
about 2?
whose stats do we want to switch around?
So, by the way, what about 2 invisibility? 1 for the gargoyles and 1 for the 2 adventurers down the road that are freakishly strong.
Did we have issues with them?
Well,
We didn't fight the. I thought we dodged the fight with the robbers.
because we used an invisibility scroll. That's the only way we were able to.
Really?
That's-
Because because it's the we use an item that killed the brigands for us.
Yeah, but only after we fled from them. We
Oh,
had to
that's
flee.
funny. Okay.
We encountered dirges, and then we used
The
night
flame stuff.
yeah, the flame stuff to control them. So I suggest 2 invisibility scrolls.
Okay.
Who wants to switch their stats around?
I might as well boost my fighting prowess and reduce my psychic ability since
You know, there's
it's
probably going to be some people trying to control our minds at some point.
somewhat.
Some people trying to control our minds at some point.
I'm most probably gonna miss that roll anyway.
Okay, if you want one.
Just one scroll for me.
Okay.
Or I could run, if you prefer, I could also run at awareness 5 or 4, but
Well, you're already going last, so that probably would be a dumb stat.
it just feels weird to have that on my dumb stat. No, the issue with that is that I move too slowly. I cannot afford that.
Okay,
Especially in the fight where we're surrounded by gargoyles.
fair point.
So, no, I'd just switch one psychic for one fighting prowess.
Your choice. Okay, who else wants to change stats? Well, me. I want to change
Yeah,
stats.
you,
but,
it's super good. You
uh,
could dump the fighting prowess.
yeah, I can actually take 2 scrolls and just boost my magic up the wazoo.
What?
I just
We're
saying that
talking
I
about-
could take 2 scrolls of stat changing in order to make my fighting prowess very low and my magical ability very high.
Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm gonna be able to withstand like
Yeah,
2 books.
the heat, the repetition. I hear you, man.
Like it's not that I don't want to. I really want to continue that adventure, but I physically cannot.
What about this? Hear me out. Right now, we're still in common grounds. We're still in known terrain. What about you take a pause? You take time to get some fresh air, and just try and come back later during the. We will try to warn you when we are on new stuff.
It's not really gonna help because yes, this is the most hottest place in my apartment, but the apartment does not have air conditioning, so it's still really fucking hot outside.
Okay,
So I might not be able to.
that is
No
sad.
offense.
What about it, guys? Do you still want to continue at least?
No,
until
I'm
we-
gonna be able. I'm sure I'm gonna be able to finish the book, that book,
Oh, okay.
but not get on the second one.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, I thought you were saying you were leaving now.
No, not now. Not now.
Sorry, jump to conclusions. Okay, about
Jim the game.
about the scrolls, we have 6 slots left.
Oh my god! Holy sh! I
What?
just put in my gugun, and they are burning.
Your slippers are burning?
Yes.
Then you should probably remove them back.
Yeah, I did.
All right. So we could have the time blink, you know, the reset a fight kind of thing, or we could just get a lot of healing scrolls.
Wasn't there a damage spell too?
Nope.
So how much slots do we have left?
6.
Let's say at least 4 healing scrolls.
4 healing scrolls. Okay. There's time. Well, actually, sorry, there was 5 slots left, which means there would be 1 left for something else.
Can you say again what are the scrolls? We have the change of stats, invisibility to escape, the reset of the fight, and
healing and a precognition,
and
which
healing.
the precognition I find useless because you roll 3 dice in random and
Oh,
read
yeah,
a
that's
random
useless.
paragraph. Yeah. So do we just take like 5 healing potions and be done with it?
I'm
Sure.
good with that.
Because I'm not exactly sure about
One
resetting
reset could be
fights.
useful. Like if we're very unlucky in a fight, it could be really useful.
Okay, let's keep one for the boss fight or something. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. So I made my choice. I'm gonna use 2 of these scrolls right now, because of course I'm going to just change my stats. Do the same for the warrior. At this point, it's not a big deal. So change your stats around. So now my fighting prowess is one of an infant child, but I have a higher psychic ability. And by the way, I do prepare I do prepare my spell for my normal spell, the one that does 2d6 damage.
Okay.
Okay, so warrior, you changed your stat as well?
Can you say that again?
Did you change your stats?
I'm gonna do it now.
Okay.
And I broke a plate.
Yay! That's
I'll
the
be back.
best
Opa.
night ever.
Can't wait until tomorrow. Supposed to have air conditioning by then,
Oh,
so it's gonna be more livable.
yeah. Starting next week, you're probably going to be far better.
Yeah. Like, just working during the heat was the hardest thing I ever did.
Hear you. I believe Greg is probably away cleaning the plate right now.
What?
Greg broke a plate, and he's probably
okay.
picking that up.
Yeah.
So, how about...
I'm gonna take a quick second as well. I'm gonna grab a drink because I may not be boiling as bad as Handle, but I am subject to die as well because I don't have air conditioning either.
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
have either, but I already prepared my drink.
I already drank my drink.
Like how are your place not fucking boiling hot?
I'm living in a basement.
I mean, it's getting up there quite quickly. I have a fan blowing, and that's all I have. I'm just trying to withstand it.
On my end,
I'll be
just
back
lucky.
in like a minute.
All right. So Handel,
Yes.
as the sage, all right. Let's give you a. We have 4 healing scrolls. Let's have you take 1 at least.
What?
Healing scroll. Take 1.
One?
1, yeah.
Okay. Mais ouais. Non, juste pour t'expliquer, genre j'avais une session aussi jeudi, puis c'était environ la même chaleur, mais un peu moins haut, puis à la fin de la session, j'étais plus capable, genre j'étais mort. Fait que je veux juste pas que ça réarrive.
Ah non, je comprends. Je comprends. Et j'imagine que t'as pas de fenêtre à ton appart pour...
Ah non, il y en a, mais ça change pas vraiment.
Ouf.
Wish it did, to be honest.
Yeah.
Sorry for that. I am back.
Alright, so Warrior,
Right.
what about you take a healing scroll?
Yes, I will. So, fighting prowess of 9, psychic ability of pitiful 5. I'm dumb.
I'm back.
One
Oh,
healing
you're back,
scroll.
Andre. I was going to suggest that we give the Trickster both invisibility scrolls and the time blink one, because you're up in the initiative. Well,
Is
actually,
it better to have it
no,
at the end of it?
so both.
That's what we said last time.
Let's see.
Wait,
Invisibility.
what am I getting?
Oh, okay, yeah, no, on the next round. So yeah, it's better to have one other guy takes care of it. What about me? I'm in the back of the fighting most of the time, so I might not be attacked first.
Hold up, what scroll are you giving me? I know we were deciding not the one, but the other one that you were giving me?
What about the time blink one?
I thought it was
What is it
better
called?
at the. Maybe at the beginning. I don't know.
Wait, the blink scroll is the one that goes back in time if we have a bad fight, right?
Yeah, restart
Yeah.
the fight.
I would be bad because I'm on the front line with the warrior, so if I die, we won't be able to use that scroll.
Yeah, so I'd put that on either the sage or enchanter.
I could take the scroll if somebody take one of my food.
I'll take the food. Take one time blink scroll. I'll keep hold of the
Okay, so it's called Time Blink.
time blink. Basically, what it does is it resets the fight you're in.
Oh, funny, I don't see any. Oh, you're not done editing your sheet, I guess.
I'm
I
not
don't-
done editing my sheet.
That's why it's not up to date.
So now I've updated it.
So, how many healing scroll did we get?
4, which means we each get 1.
Okay,
I think it's fair.
it is.
I agree.
Okay. So now that we've got to another paragraph, do we make the sage try again in healing?
Yeah,
Sure.
How many endurance
this time
points?
I'm gonna use one.
Okay, good. Oh, you still managed to get back 2. Sorry, 3. Is that 3? I think it's 3. Yeah, it's 3.
Yeah, so I would take one. I would give one to the trickster and one to the warrior.
All right.
I would suggest giving 2 to the warrior.
Okay. Oh my god, my error. Yeah, 2 to the warrior.
And then I eat one food and I'm back to full health. Woohoo!
I don't think you can heat the food.
Why not?
I think the food is like once after every combat.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I already ate one piece of food.
Yeah.
My bad.
'Kay.
With the plate breaking, I forgot.
Okay, so so scroll finding finished. I take back my stuff. Already updated. Everything's fine. All right, 97. Okay, blah blah. Continue along the tunnel. 249. Gladiators and body battle. Oh, okay, yeah. We got. We managed to get to the guy that had the coin game. We know how to beat him, so it should be fine.
I totally forgot.
I just have to pick 4. That's okay.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
So it's the clef guy that explains the rules, blah blah blah. I understand how to play. I'm ready for a game. Paragraph 15. Excellent. When you have decided, turn to 20. If you chose a 4, select 35. It was 4, right? Oh, you have him and he knows it. That's great. Okay, so 85. Okay, he congratulates us. We have another octagonal prism and a sparking blue ice jewel. Let's keep that one around. So who takes anything?
I can take the blue octagonal piece because I still have 1 inventory spot.
What?
Well, you're kind of filled. The warrior is filled. The sage is filled. And
I'm full.
I'm not full yet. What about I take both? I already have 2. I have 3 spots left, so I can take them. Anyway, so what
What
about
were the items?
an octagonal glass prism and a
Oh, like me.
and the sorry, what's that again?
It doesn't matter who has it.
Yeah, sparking blue ice.
It doesn't matter.
Jewel.
It just if we have it, we use it.
Yeah, basically. So I'll take the ice jewel,
So,
and I'll take the glass prism. Because I still had...
you're being even more robotic now.
Oh, gosh. It's going so bad. Well, let's hope it doesn't continue. So, I've taken both items. We can continue. We are sinking into the floor. No! We're getting down.
Down.
Getting down. Okay, you're sinking. Now you emerge near the lava, so 356. Start to make the descent. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now they have winged dirges that are swooping down. Oh, yeah, we see the hags now. So we're close to the waterfall. So let's say 318. Oh, yeah, will the dirges attack us? I want to use an item. 89. I will use the ice jewel because that's what worked the last time, so I figured it will work again.
Sorry, there's a bit of a breakup. What are you using?
The ice jewel in order to freeze the lava down the dirges in order to make them fall to their death.
Okay.
So 99. And it still worked. Surprising. So we continue down the ledge. 142. Oh, that's the waterfall scene. We're at the waterfall.
Go to the
Or
waterfall.
let's not take the waterfall.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still planning on going through the waterfall because I only lost to a bad roll
Okay.
twice.
So what kind of items do you have on yourself?
I just want to say first that I am eating. Food is after a scene or after
Combat.
a fight.
Combat.
Ah, okay then.
Well, we're the next scene, so I'm gonna.
Eel.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna use two.
You gonna use two?
Yep.
You lost two.
Let's go.
But by the way, we actually moved about like 3 scenes. If you want to do 2 more rolls, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
But this time only 1 HP.
So you
Let's go.
recover 3. So you lose 1, recover 3.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get all of them. Sorry.
And then one last try if you want.
And one last time with 1 dice.
And that's 4 back. So you can recover 1 and give 3 to the fighter, I guess?
Yep. Wait.
I had 11 HP.
I'm gonna wait. We are at 4 right now. I have 4 right now. Is that correct?
If you're fully healed, then you have 3 left to give.
I'm at
So
8.
everybody's fully healed.
Everybody's full heal, even the Trickster.
I'm missing 1. Trickster is missing 2.
Great.
Okay, yeah, we got it.
Okay, so, who wants to start?
All right.
Say that again.
I
Adam?
have
So who wants to start?
an opal medallion and a healing scroll. That is things that are the biggest loss.
Okay,
Anybody have any inventory space to hold these items?
I have 2. I'll take those from you.
Does anybody want to hold my money?
Yeah, I can hold your money if you want.
It doesn't
Okay,
take more inventory.
Do I have to have the money pouch in my inventory? Oh no, I want the money
Ooh,
pouch.
my internet is going poorly right now.
It's a
Good
day
news.
of wonder.
It is not. The heat is not rising anymore in my room.
Great.
However, it's still fucking hot.
Bleeping time.
Beep.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Like, if you want, just send me the file. I'm gonna edit it for you.
Okay. All right.
It is kind of my fault.
Kind of. Anyway, so all right. So,
Okay, so I still have to have the money pouch in my inventory, right?
well, you
know
don't.
it.
Well, you don't. You can give your money pouch to somebody else, and they will just count it within their money pouch. It's Not a big deal. I
Alright,
think we can manage.
So handle will hold my money pouch of 10
Yes,
gold.
I am holding the 2 pouch.
Okay, good. Alright,
Double
so let's start with the Trickster because he's doing the stupid thing. 113.
It's okay, I know to fight this time. If all else fails, fight.
Okay.
Across the water!
Alright, so you cross the waterfall?
Yes.
Okay, so Trickster 113 crossing the waterfall 464. Please try to do an awareness test. Try to roll lower than your awareness.
So 2d6 below my awareness, right?
Wait, is there anything we don't want him to lose?
We already did that.
We already
Okay.
took care of that.
Sorry,
And you succeeded.
Don't
my internet's
worry.
bad.
He
right now.
succeeded.
It's okay, I would be below my awareness, it's fine.
So 143. Do you manage to steal something to the elementals? That would be fun. You feel a faint tug at your belt and instantly realize that unseen fingers are trying to steal your possession. Set a teeth to catch a thief, you whisper to yourself, suddenly whirling around under the waterfall and fending the invisible hands away. One of them is clutching something, probably filched from another adventurer who passed this way, and you grab this as you retreat out of the water. You examine the item you have gained. It's kind of something secret. Do you want me to just send it to you by messenger? Or do you want to share what it is with the other people?
Send it through me through Messenger and I'll decide on that afterwards.
Okay. So, Andre. There we go. It is sent to you.
Hello?
Alright.
Yeah, he's reading.
Okay.
So, do you want to share with the other people?
I got poison.
He got poisoned. Okay. So,
Do you mean the one-shot kill kind of poison?
Not
It is a delayed deadly ingested poison, so I
Oh,
believe it is.
ingested?
How the fuck did you do that? Sorry.
How are we gonna use that though?
Maybe we're gonna make
We'll find out.
somebody drink something.
Yes.
Okay, so you now cross the bridge and you come across Eurondus the Mad, which you killed a while ago, and he wants to kill you. Do you want to fight him or rely on your wits?
And
We will
jump down
fight him
and die.
this time. We will not risk another bad roll, because
Okay.
that's an instant death.
Okay, 171. Okay, so his fighting prowess and endurance are the same as yours were at the start of your adventure. His psychic ability is 1 point higher, while his awareness is 1 point lower, which means you start the fight. He has no armor and inflicts the same damage as you do whenever he hits. He also has some magic. He has a sword thrust spell in mind, which reduces his psychic ability by 1. In order to cast a spell, he has to roll equal to or less than his current psychic ability on 2d6 plus 2. And he attempts this roll each round in place of a fight option. When he succeeds in casting the spell, you take 3d6 plus 3 endurance damage.
Oh.
Jesus.
Okay, so it is
Then-
your turn. Try to kill him.
Pretty much.
Try to kill fast, God. Oh, I fight first, right?
Yes, that is correct. He has one less awareness than you.
Alright, I will attack with my sword to see if I hit.
And you hit. And you do 5 damage. Humongous is now down to 7. Humongous will now try to cast the spell to die 6 plus 2. Try. How many psychic awareness do you have? Psychic ability?
6.
6. So he has 6 because he memorized the spell. And he fails the spell. Your turn.
Thank God. Alright, let's try to attack again.
And you hit. You do 2 damage, reducing his hit points to what, 3? I don't know. You had enough. So 5 minus 12, 7. Now he's at 5. He's at 5 now. Okay. He attempts to cast the spell again. And since he's not my wizard, his attempt does not get easier each time. +2 makes 7. He misses. Barely, but he misses.
Thank God. Alright, back to my turn. I will try to attack again.
And you hit. Once again. You did 4. He has 1 hit point left.
God.
He will attempt once again to cast his deadly spell on you.
It's gonna get easier.
And he hits. He manages to cast his spell,
Ooh.
doing 3 dice
That's
3
better.
plus 3 damage, which means
Oh,
a total of
fucking Christ,
18
you're dead.
damage, which kills you instantly.
Why? Why? Why did this happen?
Ow!
18 damage.
That was so
onto you.
mean.
A bit overkill, to be honest.
Yes, it was, but it was
So
really
apparently, the awareness check was easier, safer for some reason.
Yeah, I should have taken the awareness check.
Oh, we didn't know. We could not know.
Well, goodbye. I guess you still play the gargoyles later.
Oh, that's bad. Well,
Well, a good thing I gave everything away besides that poison that now is coming with me in my grave.
we never can, since we cannot fight the mage, we cannot recover the poison and the
That is correct.
other items he has.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Same spot, died again. What a surprise.
you only have...
You're quite the predictable fella.
He tried to do something different.
I thought that was going to work out a little bit better. I didn't expect the fight to be as unlucky as it was.
Yeah, well, at this point, it is up to us again. Okay, gosh. Oh, no. Don't tell me. Okay, good. Yeah, I found back the paragraph. Good. Whew.
So now I would cross the bridge, not the not the thingy, you know.
Okay, 426. So, you crossed through the nearer bridge, 157. Let's see what you have to do. Okay, so please hear me out. Let's hope there's no error in the audio. You step out onto the bridge and begin to make your way along it. You look down to see a surging river of miasma gushing along the bottom of the gorge, 100 meters below. Just as you reach the midpoint of the bridge, the gargoyle's head speaks again. Be mortal again, it says. As if in answer, a dark shape begins to form on the bridge in front of you. Within moments, it is a thin, pale woman who stands there. She sweeps forward, drawing a sharp steel sword from under her torn black robes. Her eyes glimmer with recognition at the same instant that yours do. She is Nemesis, whose mother was a demon and whose father was a mortal man. She was your bitterest foe until the day you took her life 6 years ago. Life and death are not immutable, grounds the gargoyle. Let's see. Fight to decide who shall live. Nemesis gives a slight bow, which turns into a forward roll as she closes to strike. Her sword slashes your arm, inflicting 4 endurance point damage. Less armor rating, so technically you take 2.
Okay, that starts well.
If still alive, you lose no time in counterattacking. She has the same fighting prowess, awareness, endurance, and psychic ability as you started the adventure with. She inflicts 1 more point of damage than you do each time she hits, but she has no armor. You cannot retreat because of an energy barrier. So do you want to try and use your power of levitation, or do you want to fight Nemesis
Look,
and
I'm
kill
gonna
her?
do it. I'm gonna do it again.
Levitation?
If I die, I die.
Okay, 282 then.
So what do I roll?
So do you fight or do you try and levitate?
Yeah, I do that.
The levitation.
Levitation? Okay, good. Power of levitation, perhaps the most difficult of all of your psionic disciplines. It requires you to realize the unreality of mass and weight, which is no easy thing when one is surrounded by the physical world. You clear your mind, reaching towards the perfect understanding of enlightenment. If you desire your foe's death above all else, turn to 534. If you feel that victory and defeat are in fact equivalent, turn to 173.
They are in fact equivalent.
Okay, 173. I believe this is the right answer, and let's see.
It was the right answer last time.
Well, but it was a different foe last time.
Yeah.
You have passed into the proper transcendent state. Reality flows around you. You are able to reach beyond it into nirvana. You feel the sensation of gravity tug away, and weightless, you drift into the air. So, you are able to get past your foe and manage to pass through. So that's
And
great. That is very great. Go to 88. You reach the other side. Right. So everything is fine. We can now
I'm gonna
go
eat
back.
one food as technically the fight has ended.
Yeah, absolutely. You can. And you can also try to heal yourself with your...
No, I'm gonna wait until everybody has crossed except you know who.
Yeah. The one that still wanted to cross the waterfall.
It went well until the fight, let's be fair.
Went well until it didn't.
Yeah. Alright, warrior or me?
Yes, I take the difficult path.
Alright, let's see.
I mean, the one away from the dirty waterfall.
So 478. You are about to cross one of the bridges. Let's go with the one nearer to you, 169. 169. Alright, you advance into the first bridge. A shimmering energy barrier springs up behind you. Rise from ashes. A hulking berserker in a rotting chainmail vest appears. He lifts his warhammer with arms that look bloodless and dead. Flicker of red fire from his spurtling geyser illuminates his face, and you know him at once. It is Bjorn Smithhammer, your most hated foe. But you slew him 3 years past. The winner shall have life, groans the Stonehead. Bjorn grins and steps forwards. The skin of his face is just a tattered cobweb of decay. He says thickly, "Ya, holdful. Here's where we change places." And with that, he swings his hammer in a bone-breaking arc towards you. Bjorn has the same fighting prowess, psychic ability, and awareness that you started with, meaning 8 fighting
So
prowess.
he has 8.
His
Six,
endurance is 6 less than your initial endurance, but each blow of his inflict 1d6 damage more than one of yours.
What?
He has an armor rating of 1.
He does
Doesn't
2d6
he have-
damage?
Yep,
Plus 1.
plus 1.
Oh, that's nasty.
Okay, so since you have the exact same initiative, you might kill each other in a fight to the death.
Most likely.
Alright, so let's...
This is a messy place. I hate this waterfall.
Yeah, I hear you. Alright, let's see if he hits you. And you can attempt to hit him.
Oh boy.
And he hits you.
You did. You did. Just accept it. You did.
Wow, I missed. There's 2 chances for me to miss. On
You
6,
did.
6-5 or 5-6. So 3 chances.
Alright, by the way, he does make 7 damage.
dead.
7 damage.
I'm halfway
Oh my
dead.
god, you're not dead.
No, 7 damage minus 3. Your armor rating still counts.
That's
Oh.
amazing. You're not dead.
7 minus 3, so yeah.
4,
4,
so,
so
8.
8 HP left. Plus 2.
Rubbish.
Okay, second attempt.
There you go.
Come on, I should be able to roll this.
Yes, you
Okay,
have
I
mine.
hit.
And he hits as well.
Oh, come on, does he hit me again? And I do minimum damage?
Okay, so he has...
Yeah.
well, his endurance is 6 less than yours, so he's down to 5 hit points with your damage, and he does 8 damage minus 3, so 5, so you're down to 3.
You're joking.
By the way, you can use your
It hits
healing
every
scroll.
time I miss and or do minimum damage.
By the way, you can use your healing scroll at any time.
Can I?
Yes, it's what it says on the scroll.
I'm gonna use it now. And maybe die, but whatever.
So you.
4. It does more damage on a hit, and he hits every time. So
Forward
yeah,
arrow?
healing 4.
By the way, the scroll says you can use it at any time. It never says it uses an action, so you can technically still do an action this turn.
That's weird. So 2d6. I hit.
Does he? He does not.
He misses for once, and I deal 7 damage.
And you kill him.
What? He's dead?
Yeah, he had 6 less endurance than you.
Would you look at that?
Oh,
You're
I missed that
alive.
part. Whew,
How?
that hurt.
Alright, 88. And by the way, you can eat 1 food if you want to recover 1.
I will. Oh boy.
And you reach to the other side. Alive.
And trembling.
Alright, my turn. Let's hope I'm able to kill the other fool quickly enough.
I'm kind of sad I couldn't steal his weapon.
Hey, should I take the big killing spell of like 3 dice? The one
One-shot
that
spell?
Yeah, no, it's not the one-shot spell. The one that used 3 dice of damage. You know, the one that killed the thief.
The sword thrust?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say go for it.
Okay, let's do
You can
it.
afford it now.
Yep.
Like, how much base stat you have?
Well, I have
10?
10.
You're fine.
Well, I still need to manage 9 in 2 dice plus 2.
Plus 2.
Yep. All right. So, okay, I'll attempt this. Enchanter Crosses 252. Any ones that want to incarnate my deadly foe? How about the trickster, the dead trickster, to get?
What am I doing?
Well, do you want to?
I got distracted trying to make plans for tomorrow.
Okay, so at this point, could you incarnate my nemesis and fight me to the death?
Sure.
All right. By the way, your fighting prowess is 5. Sorry, no, it's 7. Sorry. But your psychic ability is like garbage, which is 6. Your damage is 1d6 minus 1, but you have an armor rating of 3, and you have 10 endurance.
So, could you just repeat that? There was a bit of a breakup in the sentence.
So, as a Guillaume, because that's the name of the evil man, you have 10 endurance, you have 6 awareness, you have a fighting prowess of 7, you inflict 1d6 minus 1 damage, and your psychic ability is 6.
Okay.
Alright, so we start at the same time, so I will attempt to cast my deadly spell upon you. And I miss. How about you? Try to kill me with your sword. And you hit. How many damage do you do? That's 2. 2 damage minus 2, I take nothing. Yay! Alright, let's go another turn. Now it's 2d6 plus 1 for me to try and get my spell going. So you hit, I hit, we both hit. How many damage do you do?
4.
So 4 minus 1, 3 minus 2, 1. I will be taking 1 damage, but first and foremost, I will attempt to kill you. So that makes 12 minus 3 because you have armor of 3, which means I inflict 9 damage upon you. I'm in deep poo-poo.
How much endurance? Is he dead?
No, he has 1
I
left.
have one endurance
Oh.
left. I have 10 endurance.
That was a bad roll too.
Alright, well, next turn I will memorize the less deadly spell, the one 2d6 plus 2. And while he attacks and misses. Alright, next turn. I still try and cast my spell while you attack me. You hit me. I hit you. Yes. So how many damage do you do? Because I kill you. So no damage for me, and you dead.
Nothing.
That's great. And I rememorized the 2d6 spell, so the white fire. That's great. So I managed to kill Guillaume. Yay! Turn to 88. And we have all crossed the bridge with the same amount of adventurers.
all.
Yeah, with the lesser amount of adventurers than we were. Sage, how about you do your healing magic?
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 health point to do that. So,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's a 6.
So we
on
all full health.
2.
We are all
Yep.
full health. Yay.
Oh, well, thank you.
And again, all is a kind of general statement, none including the stupid trickster.
He dead.
Alright.
So dead.
Tricked his way to his death.
So let's go to 98 and continue the adventure. Okay, now that the show is over, do we still ignore the hags that are cackling and talking in their way?
I think that was the best option.
Because we have some options. If we talk to the hags, 212. If we go up the steps to the temple, you know where there was the sacrifice that needed to be done. We go to 298. If we want to go to the right of the temple, turn to 58, walk around to the left, 357.
We went straight in, if I recall.
Yes, we did go straight in. Last time. So do we continue
Seemed to go
doing
well.
that?
It might not be the best option.
Sorry?
It might not be the best option, but it was a good one.
Yeah, we managed to do a lot of progress last time. I'm just wondering if we can go back if we take another path. But we could just be going the same way as we did previously. It went well.
As well as we could.
So, do we still go to the temple?
Yep.
Okay, let's go up the steps. 298. Okay, so we see blah blah. The hags insult us. We see the face of a woman. This is Echidna, the Ophidian lady. If you wish to speak to her, 408. If you attack without hesitation, 129. We did attempt to speak with her last time. We continue that.
We speak with her last time, so we should speak with her.
So Ophidia wants us to sacrifice our blood. I choose not to resist because it worked well last time.
Same.
So 498, 496. By the way, we sacrifice 1 endurance point, so we basically take 1 endurance damage.
Yup.
So fighter losing 1 endurance.
Oh, sorry.
Alright. So we are being teleported to the Gargoyle's Nest. So we had the choice of either just leaving or getting back and taking stuff. Last time we did go back and take stuff.
Can you repeat that?
So if we leave the shrine where there are a lot of greystone gargoyles, we go to 92. If we examine the gold dish first, which we did last time with 507, I figure we should do that because it will allow us to control the dirges later.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 507. So, and now we have the gargoyle fight, which we must reenact. So I will ask once again if sorry, gosh, I'm losing my words here. If Andre wants to still play the gargoyles for this little fight, although since we took 1 more invisibility scroll, it might not be very long. Well, what about we use an invisibility scroll and just skip that, because there's no way the gargoyles can move and hit us on the first round.
Can't we use the invisibility? Oh no, we can't use the invisibility scroll on the last fight, right?
Which last fight?
On the maybe we can.
You only
We never
could
tried.
on your fight if you had the invisibility scroll.
No, I mean the next.
Against the champion.
Yeah, but we have two of them. We have two invisibility scroll.
Oh, okay. I see. Wiener.
That's why I suggested that.
Let's go.
Okay, I'll just remove one of mine. By the way, do you want to attempt a small heal of like 1 endurance to heal us all?
And guess what? We're healed.
Yeah, okay, we're all healed once again. So it's going well so far. Well, we have one less party member, but it's going well.
It's going better than the last time, let's just say.
Alright, so going 92. Well, we have more hit points. Okay, you went your way. Okay, that's when we encountered the 2 shabby adventurers. Your money and your life turned to 385.
Oh wait, what spell do you have ready?
I only have the 1 with the 2 dice 6 damage spell, but I was planning to use the invisibility scroll again, so...
Okay.
So, I will still put the scroll in because they technically have an awareness of 6, so they have technically the time to try and put 1 hit on you both during that fight, so sorry for that. Come on. Sorry. I'm just not being good with... Oh, no. Do not delete the enchanter. Alright. Not being good with roll 20, so polygon, the black one. 2, 1, 2, 2. There we go. Two. Okay, good. And then there we go. So that's the map. Me as the enchanter, found... Aw, come on. Sorry, I'm just... bad. Alright.
Okay, so I only heard hawk.
Alright. By the way, warrior, you were healed. You are now at 12.
Oh, I'm back at 12.
Yeah, because the sage did his magic.
Yay.
So I'll use the A's here for the assassin, but they are not assassins. Just to let you know, I suggest you to go on dodge right away while I cast an invisibility scroll, because like each of their hit does 2 dice 6 damage, and they have a fighting prowess of 8.
Yeah, they're way too strong.
And they each have 22 and 23 endurance. It's clearly a flea fight.
We're clearly not meant to fight this.
Okay, so there we go. So here's the thing. So like I said, I suggest you to go on dodge while I cast my invisibility scroll.
Okay, so to dodge, we just put ourselves away. Like
Well,
that.
no, you just say
They roll
yes. I
an
put the
extra
dodge.
die to hit us.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything properly.
Okay.
They
So
will throw 3 dice instead of 2 to hit us
Okay.
with the dodge action.
all right. So I'll go for the adventurer, which is closest to the warrior. He attempts to fight you, and he misses. The one close to the sage, he will attempt to hit you, and he misses. Great. I now use my invisibility scroll, and we're out. So that's it. That's the fight. All right.
Properly dodged.
Properly dodged, yes. Okay. So I will remove the scroll of invisibility just to not cheat. Okay. Okay, so, and that's done. I managed to flee, so 197. We should encounter some dirges. Okay, so well, no, actually, those are ski appears. If you use the Talisman of Flame, I will. And now I use the Talisman of Flame. That's great. Oh, and by the way, it doesn't say... Well, it says I use it, but again, it doesn't say that I get rid of it. Because I just pointed at the ski appears. So
There might be a general rule that does it, but...
I haven't read one that says that if you're allowed to choose an item, you should spend it. Because most of the descriptions say something like you throw the item away or you break it or something like that. So I use the Talisman of Flame, 131. You brandish the talisman. Okay, we await your wishes. Slay the brigands that pursue us. That's great. And the adventurers drop something. Your gilded brittle. Who still has spots in their inventory for that?
I do.
Okay, could you take the gilded brittle?
I will. I'm ready to ride some...
Right.
dirges or whatever they're called.
Yeah, it's a cursed man actually, the 223, so we'll come across him very, very soon. 223, you reach an incline, vapors, but there's no bridge, 482. We're getting close, by the way, to the, the Icon the Ungodly.
Yep, we'll need to be at full health, I think.
And just fight him. Do I just go for the Nemesis spell that does like a full plethora of damage, but is very hard to cast?
Yeah.
Okay, I will just move my prepared spell. I'll take just one. That will be the.
Though there was an option if we were at full health. That could prove.
Like
good.
if we choose to ally
If
with
we
him
wanna
and we're full
team up
health,
with him and we're at full health, we can do it. I think.
I'd say screw that.
You want to kill him?
Yeah, he
And
tried
not-
to. He tried to kill us last time. I just want a retribution.
Vengeance!
Okay, I understand.
Oh, be sweet!
Not only did he kill us, he betrayed us. So at this point, no, he's not going to get a second chance at it.
It does give me a feeling of Borderlands 2. The Thunderdome? Forgot the name. A Piston, the enemy in Borderlands 2.
Like in the
Hordes,
DLC.
DLC.
Sorry,
Super ready to be your sponsor and then to betray you.
yeah.
No, that guy.
Yeah, one of the Borderlands 2 thing about the Arena of Doom.
The guy who literally has like a dinosaur, metal dinosaur.
By the way, I'm currently going to the things when we use the Gilded Brittle on the Cursed Dirge. So at this point, that's what I'm doing. 301, I use the Gilded
Well, you
Brittle.
can still resume, not resume, do an abstract.
359. You're talking
Tell
about...
the short version to the viewers.
So basically, we encountered a cursed dirge man, which we tricked into
right back.
accepting a gift, which is a gilded brittle, which we used to ensnare him and use him to cross across the chasm that we were currently in. Seems good?
Mm-hmm.
So 359. Okay, it's when we actually encounter a stone monolith with some true Magi inscriptions that we cannot decipher, and when we encounter Icon the Ungodly, and says that I believe we could play Begetter together. And that's the time when we have to agree to join forces with Icon or reject his offer of alliance. By the way, I still vote that we just refused his offer of alliance. But let's
Why
just
would we accept it? He will one-shot one of us.
here's the thing.
The part with the one shot did happen
Only
due
because
to
we were.
being injured.
I am back.
That's only because we were injured.
Yeah, we were injured, so yeah,
But
two
I still
free
vote that
attacks on
we.
us.
I still vote that we refuse. But are you just curious of what would happen if we accepted and were at full life?
No,
Nope.
not really.
You don't want to see? Okay.
I'm curious what would happen, but
You're
if
dead.
we're going to fight it, okay. Note the page down so we can look it up afterwards.
All right.
But let's go with the fight.
I put a mark page. Page mark? Page mark.
Bookmark.
Bookmark. Okay,
Bookmark.
there we go. So 341 for refusing his offer of alliance. His face contorts in rage. So be it then, he snarls. Your stubborn stupidity will cost you dearly. He speaks a word of power surrounding his body with crackling energy and races forwards to attack. Okay, so there's a fight. There's clearly a fight. Alright, let's. I'll just prepare his stats just to let you know. He has a fighting prowess of 8. He does 2d6 plus 2 damage each blow. His psychic ability is 8.
2d6 plus how much?
2.
That's a lot.
His psychic ability is 8. His awareness is 7. He has an armor rating of 2. And he has 28 endurance and is immune to the servile entrapment spell. And he has cloaked himself in a spell of retributive fire. Anyone who strikes him in close combat, with a sword for example, but not with an arrow, is burned by this, losing 1 endurance point regardless of armor.
If I hit, wow, that's nice.
Yep, he is a busted. Okay,
so
so
you're going with the Nemesis Bolt?
I already prepared
You
it.
know he doesn't have that much HP.
No matter. I just want to make sure that if I do a crappy roll, I can still at least do some kind of damage.
Yeah, but if it takes you 5 rounds to do it, it's gonna be too late.
It's 2 dice plus 5, and I have a reduced psychic stat of 9, which means I must have a 4 or less to actually get it.
That's possible, I guess.
I'm still waiting on my chances
So you know what I might do?
Mhm.
I might try to just dodge.
until I cast the spell. Well,
Because I could kill him by myself if we're all, if we're going all in on him. But otherwise, it might be better if I just dodge. Because it's gonna take you too long, so we're not gonna have steady damage. We're just gonna have a burst that's gonna one-shot him. So I might as well just try to live.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at him.
Yeah, and eventually, if I'm too low, we're gonna use the sage to switch places with me.
Yep.
uh,
Maybe
still
I
have the
could
healing
have the
scroll.
what?
Still have a healing scroll.
I still have 2.
Maybe I
if you-
should have it on me.
I still have 2 healing scrolls, and I can try to heal you.
Okay, let's go with that.
What was his awareness again? He had an awareness of 7, which means he
7.
he plays before us.
He does.
Of course he does. All right.
So where's the big guy?
I'm currently putting a stat in a character sheet. It won't take that long. I'm just editing a little bit just to put him a small little letter I for an icon. Save the changes. By the way, Icon the Ungodly will be played by Andre. And just to let you know, Andre. And just to let you know, Andre, you don't have to roll randomly to figure out who you're gonna hit. You can basically just decide to hit what's gonna hurt the most. And I'm saying that knowing full well that it's not going to be good, because here's
We're all like stuck to him.
yeah, he lunged forward and sucks to be us, I guess.
At least the mage is not gonna get hit.
Hey, by the way,
So, who do you attack?
by the way, who has the time blink kind of spell?
Me.
It's you.
So I suggest you also dodge.
Yeah, I'm gonna put myself on dodge. But
Well, it's
he's
not-
gonna hit
yeah.
first.
Yeah, it's
He
that's-
attacks first, though.
yeah, he does.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Icon the Ungodly. By the way, you can change your avatar if you want to match the one of Icon the Ungodly, since I've given you control of the character.
Yep.
Do
I-
you like my God?
All right, so Icon the Ungodly starts with what?
I will start by trying to attack the warrior.
Okay, attempt to hit. And you hit. 2d6 plus 2 damage.
How do I do 2d6 plus
Just
2
roll
for the
2d6
dice
at this point. I will. We will add
He
the
did.
2 mentally.
Hit that.
Oh, that does 9
9.
damage. So 9 damage. To the warrior, by the way.
Who receives 9 damage?
Warrior.
Me?
Yeah.
Ow.
So minus 3 armor, so 6.
Yeah, that's half my endurance pool.
Okay, Sage. Well,
So
that's
dodge action.
So you take dodge action. Sage, do you heal the warrior or do you dodge?
I'm gonna heal him.
So spend your
We have a
healing scroll.
healing scroll
Huh?
on you. Adam,
He
on
has
the,
one. I have
enchanter,
2.
right?
He has
I have the healing scroll that I'm gonna use on him. So I basically what I do is I roll a d6. That's right.
2d6,
2d6.
Yeah.
Okay.
and you recuperate all your damage.
Back to full.
On my end, I will attempt a nemesis spell. So I need to get, and I recall everyone,
Miss.
4 or less to hit.
Or I shall be Agar.
And I missed.
Miss.
You failed.
Okay, well that is Icon the Ungodly's turn.
So we're both on dodge, correct?
No, well actually yes, you're both on dodge since we already established that the healing scroll does not take your action.
Yeah, I'm on dodge.
So what does Icon the Ungodly do?
I will attempt to try to hit the warrior again.
3
Wait,
dice
do
this
you have
time.
28 entrance? I thought you had 8.
No,
I'm confused.
28. No, 28. That's why I wanted the
Oh,
nemesis
that
spell.
makes way more sense. I might try to attack him then. We'll see.
It's and when they're dodging, it's
3 dice.
3d6.
And you
And you miss.
and you miss.
Yes.
I suggest you
fail.
continue dodging, because I could maybe kill him with my nemesis spell. This time it's easier to...
I doubt you'll one-shot him. You're gonna do a ton of damage. It would be surprising if you killed him, though.
Well, it's still 7 dice 6 plus 7.
Oh, it is a lot. Yeah. So 21 damage with 6 dice 6. Yeah, it's you might one-shot him.
I'm gonna try to crack him on the head.
Oh, you're going to try to attack? You're not going to dodge? Okay.
You know
He
what?
he can one-shot you, you know.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna.
Like I'm the only one who doesn't get one-shot by him.
Oh,
I
even-
can survive with 1 HP if he does maximum damage.
Oh yeah,
if I'm
that's...
correct.
Well, okay, I'm a dodge.
Do you want me to attack him? What you could also do as a sage is walk, move a step, and start
Yeah, I'm
shooting
gonna,
arrows at him.
I'm gonna move back.
Okay, so you're no longer dodging, but you're moving.
Yeah,
But you're no longer protecting the enchanter. He might just move. He has to dodge 1 turn,
To win
and then he
another-
can move.
Exactly. So at this point, we're still getting prepared. A little bit. Okay.
So if he dodges 1 turn, you go back to that place, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
So warrior.
It's
Why-
safer. You might die, but at least the enchanter can have his spells.
So Greg, why don't you decide
I'll
if
keep
you
dodging.
attack after I roll my dice? I need to get 5 or less to hit,
Oh yeah, we all move at the same turn. So
and
cast
I
a spell.
miss again. So at this point, you could still dodge. You're not gonna kill him in what that turn. So make your decision. Okay, dodge. Okay, so that's Icon the Ungodly's turn.
I will move down 1 space.
You
to-
cannot
You have
unless
to dodge.
you cannot move unless you declare the dot action this turn, and then you will be able to
Ah.
move the next one.
Okay, fine. I will attack the warrior again.
Okay. So 3 dice 6 again, and you miss. All right. So it is our turn. How about I cast my spell and then you decide what each of you do.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So now it's 2 dice plus 3, so I must have 6 or more to get it. And that's still a miss. It's a hard spell. I have to say that. It-
Yeah, it's a silly fight.
So I assume I advance again.
No, you can
Okay, I
shoot
shoot.
an arrow.
I'm gonna shoot it ass.
And
I'm
you
gonna
missed.
fail.
Full damage.
No damage. Alright, so, and
And
does,
miss.
and does the warrior dodge?
Go back to dodge.
Okay, Icon, back to you.
It's boring, but it works.
I will dodge this turn.
Okay, I'm feeling threatened. Alright,
It's okay, the sage's gonna come die.
Yep. I'm about to commit suicide.
well, I still attempt to cast the spell. So at this point, what about... so I
Yes.
now need 7 or less. Yes!
Come on.
I got
You
it.
can do it. You can do it. Yes!
Okay, now advanced...
What you could have...
Advanced dice rollers, 7 dice 6 plus 7 minus the armor rating of Icon, which is 2, I guess, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Let's roll.
Let's roll.
29.
And
Damn.
He has 1 hit point
he
remaining.
has 1 HP left.
You can edit Icon's hit point, by the way. There you go.
I'm moving again.
Yeah, you cannot attack
You could
and
shoot
move
an
the
arrow,
same way.
But
Wait.
I'm killing him.
No, I didn't attack.
Okay.
He dead.
Oh, he dead. He really dead.
Boop.
Well, except if you did roll...
I could have rolled 1.
Yeah, you could have rolled 1, but you killed Icon the Ungodly. Yay! We managed to go farther than when we went.
Yeah, and beat a tough enemy.
Yay.
I have not gone any farther.
Well, yeah.
It's quite the mean tactic. Just have someone in the front dodging,
It
dodging,
works.
dodging, and if you move, you get
Oh, no,
attacked.
fudge. Icon the Ungodly was dodging. Greg, you must re-roll your attack with 3 dice.
He was dodging this time?
Yes, he was
Yeah.
dodging
Yes.
this turn.
Oh, so I'm gonna add 1 more die and see the total. So let's say plus 6. Oh, I missed.
So that was a fail. So it is now Icon's turn, and nobody's dodging. Except,
Kill me, you coward.
Oh yeah, I will attempt to attack the sage.
okay. And you hit.
Oh no.
2 dice
Oh,
6
no.
plus 2.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And that's 10 damage.
Minus your
Okay.
armor.
Minus 2.
Minus my armor?
Minus your armor.
You live.
I'm alive. I think I have 2.
By the way, I do not have any spells left, so please kill him. Okay, now you hit. Do not do
Now I
1,
kill
please.
him.
Yeah, great. Now you kill Icon.
Wait.
I'm the
still
greatest
hit.
warrior.
And you hit as well.
Let's go.
So give him a bunk.
And by the way, since you have not a lot of damage, not a hit point, a lot of hit points, I'm gonna use a healing scroll on you.
Yeah, thank you.
Because you cannot even heal yourself right now.
Yeah.
Also, you can eat 1 food.
Yeah, you can eat 1 food, but first allow me to use the healing spell because you might just get all your.
Yeah, it could max you out.
I could max you out, and I get you 7 hit points. So with the food, that gets you full health. And by the way, why don't I put the healing scroll that I have left, because I had 2, back into someone else's hands?
You know what? Let's use Time Blink.
No.
We have the same awareness, so it doesn't change much.
Well, I'm usually at the back casting spells, so...
So it's safer on you. You can. Oh, do you have to be in? What's the range for this?
There's no range.
So it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter who has it. It's weird. But okay.
There's no range on any spell, by the way. I will just switch back my spell list to just get a more standard spell. Let's say Sword Trust. Because
Do I still have the octagonal prism?
yeah, I have 1, and you have the second one, I think.
Yeah. And what about the girdle? The brittle? I lost it, I think.
Yeah, the brittle, you used it because you put it on the dirge.
Yep. Okay. Good.
I
that's
technically
pretty
still
cool.
have the Talisman of Flame because I just pointed it at the fire elementals.
Another question. We never recovered anything from the trickster body.
No, because he died alone on the bridge.
Correct. Okay.
And he only had his sword and armor. we did recover his healing
He
scroll.
lost his money pouch?
Yeah, well, the money pouch is the sage now. The sage has 20 gold piece instead of 10. And I did get the Trickster's healing scroll, which is why I had 2.
Okay, good.
And I have the Opal Medallion of the Trickster, which means I have 2 of that as well. Okay.
So,
Okay, now we're advancing forward. Ain't that fun?
yay!
So 377. You deal the death stroke, but amazingly, Icon does not fall. Screw you, book!
You.
Oh, by the way, Warrior, since you did deal the final strike, you did get 1 damage from the reflective shield.
So the sage also receives 1 damage, and I'm gonna eat food.
Yeah, you're gonna eat food. So, just one thing, we just forgot the retributive spell of the guy, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does not fall. He reaches down, Asian face contorted in pain, and pulls the weapon out of the wound. My magic shall sustain me until I have time to heal, he groans, forcing each word through a snarl of pain. But I must retreat to lick my wounds, and so you have prevented me from reaching the Emblem of Victory. Be warned that Icon remembers his foes. So we got an arch
we have a nemesis.
Yeah, we have a nemesis now. Glary
Who are
coldly.
you?
It's okay, you have the perfect spell to kill nemesis.
So glaring coldly at you as blood trickles from his mouth, he spits the words of power of a spell and transforms himself into a red mist, quickly seeping away across the cave floor. No doubt you will be meeting him again. Basically, the author's telling him, yeah, you will see him in further books.
Yup.
One item he was carrying was not transformed by the vaporization spell, a bronze mallet. If you
Ooh.
want it, note it down.
Hammer time.
It's
What
not
does
a
it do?
weapon, by the way. It's just a bronze mallet.
Okay.
Hammer time.
So,
You want to pick it up?
No, it's yours.
Okay. Inventory, bronze mallet.
okay, glancing
I'm strong.
So, glancing towards the atoll, you see no sign of any other parties. Nothing now can stop you winning the contest. Turn to 68. Okay, apparently we're close. But if I see a sentence like "nothing can stop you now," it's a big red flag. You approach a remarkable.
His name was Icon the Destroyer, right?
The Ungodly.
The Ungodly, sorry. Thanks.
So you
Angry boy, yeah, Icon.
You approach a remarkable sight. A large basalt platform hangs suspending in the air, apparently unsupported, 50 meters above the cavern floor. On the ground, directly underneath it, stands a bronze gong. If you took the bronze mallet that Icon was carrying and wish to use it now, turn to 525. If you head straight for the Emblem of Victory, turn to 238.
So, what do we do? I want to pop the gong.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. Maybe.
Are you ready to die?
Maybe the Emblem of Victory is the illusion and getting the gong is the right way. So why not?
Because, for example, if we use invisibility scroll to...
We don't have one of those.
No, but if we had used it.
Technically, it would allow us to flee, but that fight with Icon, I think, was unfleeable.
Oh, okay. Or you cannot dodge it. Okay. So... Boing.
So, let's use it now. 525. Okay. Apparently, so let's say 525, 525. I'm getting excited. We're getting near the ending. You strike the gong with the mallet. It produces a deep note whose resonance is cut short by a teleportation spell that conveys you to the basalt platform. Okay, now we're floating in the air on the platform. Okay, good. A large jeweled sarcophagus occupies the middle of the platform, and in the gloom, you can see an old man walking towards you from it. The flickering streams of phosphorescent sewage which leaks through the cavern roof show clearly through his ethereal body. Not a living man at all, then. The ghost lifts his hands, but in a gesture of greeting or an attack. If there's a sage in the party who wishes to try to exorcise him, turn to 182. If you want to talk to him, 509. Do we talk to the
I'm gonna do
string?
my thing. I don't know what you said, but I'm gonna do my thing.
Okay, so here's the thing. There's a ghost. He advanced towards us and he lifts his hand. Do you want to exorcise him or do we go speak to him?
Oh, exorcise him. Oh, wow.
So, do you want to exorcise him? That's the choice.
Yes.
Okay, if you want to attempt an exorcism, let's go to 182.
That's... sounds like a bad idea.
Wait, what? You didn't say yes? I thought everybody said yes.
Well,
No, I'm curious. I want to see it too. I think it's a bad idea, but I want to do it anyway.
No, if it's the bad idea, I ain't gonna
well,
do it.
here's the thing. We don't know.
No, but
We don't know.
if you all think it's a bad idea, I ain't gonna do it.
Here's the
It's
thing.
just-
We don't
But-
think it's a bad
Depends
It's
if
a
idea.
it's
great
Succeed.
idea. You should do it.
okay.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Says the head guy.
We
Let's
don't.
do it.
Here's the thing. We do not know. Nobody
I
knows
know.
if it's a good idea.
But I'm still waiting for you to tell me if you want to do it too or not.
So if you don't want to duel a ghost,
it.
which is close to the
Do
sarcophagus,
it.
you can do it. It's your initiative at this point.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
No.
Ooh, do it.
Please stop. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get do it.
Okay, so you
We're
concentrate.
gonna die.
So you concentrate your mind on stifling the cosmic energies that surround and sustain this immaterial spirit. Its translucent image begins to dim, but then it senses that what you're trying to do and starts to fight back. Roll 2 dice, and depending on your result, I will have to choose a paragraph.
D6.
2d6.
5.
You roll. What did you roll?
5.
So the 5, that's the one.
5.
Oh, 5. Okay. I thought you were saying bad.
Well, as the point, it said if you score 11 or 12, turn to 239. If you score 10 or less, go to 497. So I will go to 497.
I guess it's the bad one.
I guess we wanted to roll high. That's a low chance.
Okay, 497. The ghost seems slow to react at first, as though it has difficulty adjusting from the reference frame of eternity to one where rapid action is required. Its long dead features acquire a look of astonishment, then black rage. It easily resists the power of the exorcism, drawing energy from the cosmic flux into itself until it blazes like a human torch.
Yeah, it was a bad idea.
You dare to assail the spirit of Zin, it hisses. Begone! It gestures and a crackling web of mystical lightning envelops you. You scream at an instant of blinding agony. Each player loses 1d6 endurance.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
that
Oh,
was.
Alright, so here's the thing. Let's go on diet. So 3, apparently. We all lose 3.
I rolled the 2.
Oh, okay, so we each roll 1d6. I thought it was 1d6 for, like, everyone.
We did individually.
Okay. I will lose a lot.
Because I rolled a 2 before. Like if we do that.
Well, I do lose 5 if we take that.
let's just say that it's the first roll.
Yeah, because here's the thing. When I cast a group spell, I roll the damage once.
Yeah.
So it's a 2 for everyone. So
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
2
mine.
for everyone. Yeah.
+1.
Alright.
So
So if we are still alive, you dematerialize and reappear on the cave floor underneath the floating platform. Glancing up, you see no sign of Zin's ghost. An unpleasant and pointless encounter. You turn towards
Really?
You turn towards the atoll where the emblem awaits. So
I
basically,
wonder what the fuck would have happened if we just talked to him. Oh my god, sorry.
that would have been better.
maybe. Actually,
Imagine if you had hit 11 or 12.
all right. So
My dad always says
let's
roll,
just
roll,
go to
roll.
the Emblem of Victory and see what happens.
How do we go there? It's floating.
Well, no. The floating platform was not where the Emblem of Victory was. It was where the gong put us through, but we can just continue on our way and try to
Oh.
get the Emblem of Victory.
Okay. So the gang is only to speak to the...
Well, to see the
Ghost?
sarcophagus and maybe to speak with the other guy.
And we cannot go again.
Apparently not.
Aye.
So, at last, you reach the base of the atoll. The plain was deceptively wide, and you feel as though you have walked across 3 kilometers across the blasted waste. The mist falls back into forlorn wisps as you reach the higher ground climbing up the atoll. High above, the tassels of the Emblem of Victory stream in the ghostly winds that shriek about this desolate place. A slope leads up into a crevice in the side of the atoll. In passing through this, you find a path winding up and around it like a helter-skelter. The way is steep, and you are glad when you reach a small chamber when you can rest your aching legs. Pausing to gather your strength for the climb, you become aware of a reddish glow suffusing the back of the chamber. It illuminates a skull, but what a skull! It must have belonged to a man nearly 4 meters tall. As you stare dumbfounded, a groan comes out of his fleshless lips, and it speaks.
A giant.
I was Skrymir the Giant, who dared to challenge the true Magi, it tells you.
I am.
He said I was Skrymir the Giant.
Yeah. And I am.
This was in olden times, before the blasting of spite that placed modern usurpers on the old thrones. The true Magi were wizards indeed. They blew spells that shriveled my flesh into dust, turned my mighty heart to stone with their fierce glares, boiled my blood with their rage, cracked these old bones with shouted incantations. But with your aid, I could rise again, and sweep away these capricious prattlers who now call themselves Magi. Collect my bones together, the skull through which I now speak to you, and the other sundered fragments you will find. At the summit, join them together. Give me life, and your rewards will be beyond the dreams of avarice. You can take the skull if you wish. If you have the fossilized heart, then you must take the skull. As well, it even means discarding some important item. So do we take that talking skull that promise us riches if we allow him to take revenge on the current rulers of the keep?
He's gonna try to kill us.
Don't really care for money, so no. Thank you, pass.
I kind of want to kill him.
Well,
because I have
here's
a
the thing.
giant Bane sword.
Here's the thing. He's already dead.
Yeah, I know.
He wants
I
us
smash
to.
the spoon.
So we do...
So here's the thing. He wants us to bring him back.
It sounds like a bad idea.
It sounds like a bad idea.
It is a bad idea.
Is it a bad idea though?
Yes.
Well, here's the thing. Since you are now another dead person that is speaking to us, you are not objective on that decision.
Well,
I'm just supporting
how
dead
much
people
space does
here,
it
okay?
take?
Okay, so anybody.
La majorité
Here's the thing.
silencieuse.
Here's the thing. It will not be a team decision. Anybody that wants to take the skull says it now, and we cannot stop you.
Okay, how much space does it take?
It takes 1 space.
I can take the skull,
Do you
and
want
I
to take
don't
the
have
skull?
to use it.
You don't have to use it. So, do you take the skull?
I do.
Okay, it takes 1 inventory space. Okay, the decision has been made. You follow the path up inside the atoll until you reach another chamber. Here, a rib cage of colossal proportion hangs from a petrified tree. A large padlock attaches it to one of the stone branches. From the other branches, grinning severed heads dangle by their matted scalps. A crack in the outer walls affords you a view across the Battlepits, of the floating basalt platform above the plain of standing stones, of the chasm where the dirgemen fly, of the pylon in the middle of bubbling lava pits, and of the shrine and temple beyond it. You have come so far, but now you feel a terrible depression of the spirit. Your quest begins to seem almost pointless. How much better to slump here, to rest devoid of cares, to submit to defeat. A whistling wind blows from the tree. 1,000 grinning mouths appear across its stony bark, gleaming and calling for you. 1,000 fire-blackened fingers stretch out from the gulf beyond your imagination, beaconing for your company. You feel the lure of insanity. Do you have the fossilized heart of Skrymir? If so, turn to 176. If not, the fossilized heart of Skrymir the giant. We do not have the heart.
We
And
never
by the way,
reached that part.
yeah, actually we did, but we made bad decisions and we did not get the heart. I actually remember doing that finale. It was at the sarcophagus. You know when we angered the ghost?
Oh well.
But we must now rely on our own force of will to see us through the ordeal. 468.
So I'm gonna die, is what you're telling me.
468, let's see. The maddening shrieks of the phantasms prevent you with a mighty psychic challenge. Each player rolls 2 dice and compares the score to his or her psychic ability. Sages get to subtract 2 from the dice roll as the ascetic serenity is more difficult to break. Players who roll over their psychic ability are driven into permanent madness and simply squat on the floor gibbering, but those who roll equal or under their psychic ability manage to drive the chattering demons from their thoughts. So the sage is mad, and the warrior is mad. Do we get the TPK?
This is bullshit. I hate this place.
That is a 1980s play your role in adventure book. They don't F around.
Okay, Enchanter.
They don't.
Me too.
Maybe one
Here's the thing.
mistake
I have
and you're
like
dead.
9 out of 10 because I did memorize a spell. So that 10 out of 10 is not fair. I currently have 9. Okay, so do I get less than 9? Or equal and less than 9? Yes.
Come on!
Okay.
Are you gonna die alone?
If any players survive the mental assault with their sanity intact, they can turn to 272. Okay. So I guess you will play each of my enemies. By the way, what do you have as loot? I just want to see if anything is interesting.
Spell.
I have the Giant's Bane Sword, Blue Drinker.
Oh yeah.
Chainmail Armor 3 that you might want.
Okay, so your armor seems fine. So let's see. What do I change in my equip? So that silver
Change the
armor
armor.
is going to become what is it? The armor you have again?
Chainmail.
Chainmail. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a bookmark on the page I'm in for 272, and I'm gonna just basically loot your corpses. I take all of your monies, so I have 40 gold. I keep only 1 opal medallion because I don't need a lot of it. I take the 2 octagonal glass prisms just in case.
I don't think the Giant Skull is gonna be useful.
I will take the time blink scroll. Okay, I do not take the skull, by the way. I do not want that. The skull of Skrymir the giant. I will although take what's the name of the sword again?
I'm not sure. It's something like Blood Drinker in a fake language.
Well, I
Fake
take the
German.
giant bane sword. That does normal damage plus 1d6 against giants. What else
Plus
do we?
1 FP in combat.
What do I have else? Any other loot I can take away from you? Because I cannot use the bow and arrows.
The blink spell.
I got it. I took it.
Okay.
Anyone that has some food left?
I do have food.
I think so.
I'll take it. I'll take the food. Alright, and I'm full. So let's save my changes and see if I survive alone. Seriously. I'm the friggin' enchanter. I'm gonna be destroyed. Friggin' destroyed. Do you have the giant skull? If so, turn to 198. If not, turn to 159. Oh, goody, I do not have the skull. So I will not be taking that ribcage. You pass up on the tunnel until you reach another chamber. You must be halfway to the summit by now. Another tunnel leads up from the far side of the room, but to reach it you must pass a roughly carved throne of rock to which a giant skeletal pelvis and legs are shackled. If you have the giant skull, Turn to 433. If you do not, you go to 538. I do not. 538. By the way, because I did that one, having the skull means that you are magically forced into taking the skull, the bones, discarding your items as you go.
Oh. Wow.
538.
So we're not picking the scroll again.
But then again,
The skull.
it would have been good at the end, because if you put back the giant together and then defeated him in combat, it would have been extra XP at the end. I'm just saying.
You're not gonna be able to try it.
I'm not willing to try it. I'm a friggin' enchanter and that's a friggin' giant.
Yup.
You know what to expect before you reach the next chamber. It is malformed and fused like an ancient fane blasted by tremendous heat. Is that the right page? Yeah, it's the right page. Worshipper stands frozen into pillars of salt, locked forever in the stances of dismay and panic they adopted at the moment of disaster. Beyond them are the items you knew you would find. 2 massive skeletal arms affixed to shoulder blades like plate of armors. 1 fleshless hand still wears a spiked gauntlet of iron. If you have the skull, turn to 394. If you do not have the skull, turn to 428. So 428. Please, please, please. No final boss. Voices are whispering to you from a great distance. Leave this place, they are... Is that the right one? Yeah. Leave this place, they are saying. Would you suffer the same fate as we? Begone! Hurry! You need no urging. Their words of warning echo around an empty chamber as you rapidly climb the steps to the summit. Turn to 322. 322. You emerge from the tunnel. Standing at the very summit of the atoll now, you are barely a dozen paces from the Emblem of Victory. You are high up, away from the glittering fires of phosphor streams, but the emblem is bathed in bright light, a grey-white illumination spell cast by the Magi. Perhaps its purpose, in fact, is more than just illumination. You see a pillar of light stretching up towards the ceiling of the cave and realize that it is the teleportation spell that will convey you to the surface. You have only to step up and take hold of the emblem. Propped against the rock on which the emblem stands is an iron frame. You hadn't noticed it at first, as it lies half in the shadows. Going over for a closer look, you see that it is a framework in which you could place the giant's bones if you have them. So if you have them, turn to 412. If you have all the section of the skeleton but not the heart, turn to 213. If you do not have the skeleton, turn to 361. You step up where the emblem stands. Lifting it above you in triumph, you allow the teleportation beam to bathe you in his grey-white glare. You are dazzled, and when your eyes clear, you stand in the great hall of the city, where the Magi have gathered you to award the victor. Applause rings in your ears. You approach the dais when Magus Thor, presiding over the contest this year, stands ready to greet you. Your patron hurries down to the tiers of seat. A few of the assembled Magi congratulate him, but you notice cows on the face of most. For every winner, there are always a dozen losers. Turn to 540. I think I won.
You might. That's gonna be a ton of XP for you. I think you might be the one who uses XP the best.
Victory is yours. You're among the few to have emerged from the Battlepits. For the Magi's contest is a deadly one, and often there are no survivors. All surviving players get 1,000 experience points to share equally between them, and can now advance in ranks, meaning I will start the next game at level 6.
And we start level 3?
Yeah, and you start level 3. The quiet, condescending applause of the Magi is one thing, but the rapturous cheers of the crowd outside the hall is quite another. You stand proudly as they shower garlands upon you, the one day of the year when they can show admiration for someone other than their despot rulers. Your patron is flushed with success. Your victory means many concessions of land from his peers. He finds a few moments amid the tumult of the congratulation to come over and speak to you. It is time for you to leave Krarth now, he says. Having once entered the battle pits, you are now ineligible for the contest in future years. Doubtless this will not bother you, for you have fought your way to the resounding triumph. But it is one who is left with bitter hatred of you in his heart. I need not peer into my scrying sphere to tell you that you will meet him again. Be on your guard. For a moment, when you turn to look out at the cheering crowds, you seem to catch a glimpse of a black-cloaked figure watching you with an expression of cold fury. But when you look again, he is gone. Hey, Where's the actual riches we were promised at the end of this? I am at the end. I've completed the book. There's no loot. Well, I do have your gold and your loot, but, well...
That's not the loot we were promised.
It's still more money than you had at the beginning.
Yes, it's still more money. Yes, absolutely. All right, folks, that's the end of the story. Apparently, everyone died. 1 people from actual killing, 2 other ones from madness. So
We needed to not mess up with the...
the psychic dust was so... All right,
But
okay.
at the same time, with that much XP on you, you're going to be able to cast strong spells, and all the fights are going to be way easier. We just have to tank for a few levels.
Okay, so here's the thing. I think we can close the video now. Well, and we will be able to get to the Kingdom of Word next week if we are all available. So thank you for any viewers that might have shown to us. That has been the conclusion of the Battlepits of Krarth.
Thanks for watching or listening.
I already clicked stop.